Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks, and I'm here today with set number 8728, Toa Hahli. This is a Bionicle set from 2006, 46 pieces, and retailed originally for $9.99. I got this set at a garage sale, so unfortunately I do not have the instructions or the original packaging for the set. But we can still get on with the review as it is, because we have all the parts here in good condition. To start things off, I'll show you the measurement of this figure. It is over 8 inches tall, which is kind of incredible considering over time Bionicle figures have gotten much bigger and have used less parts, so it makes it easier for kids to build. Now with this figure, there's not much really to know about it, except it used to be a Matoran from Mata Nui, and when it arrived on Voya Nui with most of the other Matoran from Mata Nui, it was struck by lightning from the red star, and that was what allowed it to transform into a Toa figure. So let's take a closer look at the set now. As we spin it around, you can see that it is a Toa of water because she has a blue pattern all across her. What I also like is not only is she blue, but she also has a hint of white, not only with some of these regular pieces, but also inside of some of these arm and leg pieces. They have it kind of meshed in like a paint or something to make the color scheme very interesting. This figure is very basic to build, as is most of the Toa Inika, since they have relatively the same instructions. There are a few differences, however. First one to note, the color. The second one to note, the difference of the body pattern. Usually the chest armor is a little bit different from each Toa, but I think there are only 2 versions that are used between the 6 Toa, and one would get 3, the other would get 3. This is also the same pattern that we've seen before with figures such as Toa Jalar, just to give you an idea that you can see this color in other sets. This one is actually a different color, as I mentioned, so it adds to the color scheme of the figure with a more kind of dark gray, maybe a chrome or something. Now to go along with more features, we also have different feet that range from Toa to Toa. It can vary, and some of them might match. We also have different arms. Some of them may be longer than others, but they're relatively the same length. And we also have the mask that is different from each of them, and the weapon on their right hand. So, there are 3 actual play features other than just the ball joint posture that these Toa can present. Let's see. Okay, we're good with balancing. And we can definitely make lots of other poses with this figure to make the action more exciting for when you want to put it on display. Now, the first feature I'll show you is the gun. I guess it's a water gun, just the way that it's attached onto here. It has 2 places to attach, but the one that they show is more of like a gun or some sort of harpoon. You have a small button on here that you can press so that you can make it light up. Generally, these weapons are different in shape and a little bit different in function, but basically you just press a button, it lights up, and then it, kind of powers up and then powers down, which is a nice thought, for the light pattern. Now, I will keep the lights off because the next feature also involves a little bit of light. I've had this sitting probably a good 20 minutes in a lamp, and the reason why is because the skull area of the head is glow in the dark. Hopefully it works well this time, because when I've tried it with Toa Jalar, it didn't work so well because it didn't sit so long. This is the flexible plastic mask that fits around the head, like so. The head has a lot of movement, which is good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go turn off the lights, and let's see if this thing will work well. I'll just put it down in a position like so you can see a little bit through the... Let's take the whole thing off, just to see if we can see any of it through the dark. not really showing up. Sorry about that. Had to run all the way across the room to get those lights. But as you can see, the glow-in-the-dark feature does not work really well no matter how long it's been put in the sunlight or in a other source of light such as a lamp. So that stinks. But I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just something that I didn't expect to happen, or lack of happening, with this set. Now the third feature we have is a Zamorsphere launcher, similar to the Paraka. Now, the difference between these and the Paraka is that it now can carry 4 Zamorspheres at a time. That's very convenient for if you want to just have them rapid fire. And it's a nice, just one piece that's added on to make that work. Now, much like the other Zamorsphere launchers, just have to press on this back piece, it'll launch the ball forward, and you can, aim this around in different positions. Let's see it work. Worked well that time. I've had some times before where the balls might fall out from the top, because the top is very open, especially for that one. So it may be hard for you to launch all of them at one time. They may fly up, or even if you're just playing around with it, they'll just, empty right out. Any slight movement, in a different direction can make them fall out. Even when I'm trying to stand it back up, you just got to be careful where the arm is positioned so that you can, not have to chase these all around the floor. It's a very interesting figure. I like the style of it. It is similar to other Toa and NECA, but it still has, some nice thought put into it. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with more LEGO set reviews.